Hello, my name is Lauren Allen, and I will be doing my video rifling assignment over Herb Lubalin, a celebrated American graphic designer whose work brought beauty to the alphabet. He is best known for his brilliant typography and is responsible for bringing creativity and wit into print advertising. He changed the way people saw words by adding movement to the letters, images, and meaning. I will be giving a brief overview of Mr. Lubalin's beginnings in the design field, analyzing some of his most famous work, and rifling a piece of my own work in comparison to his. Born in 1918 in New York, Lubalin attended Cooper Union, a private college at 17 years old. It was there that he realized how strong of an impact words can make if you combine them with another typeface. After graduating, he had a difficult time finding work. After requesting a $2 raise, he was fired from a display firm. He then briefly worked at Reese Advertising and then later moved to Sudler and Hennessy for 20 years. During his time there, Lubalin and John J. Graham created the original NBC Peacock in 1957. After gaining valuable experience in photography, design, and typography, he moved on to form his own firm, Herb Lubalin Incorporated, in 1964. Since he was colorblind, most of his work was in one or two colors, so he had to put faith in his photographers to create full color images. While most would think his colorblindness was a setback, it actually gave him an advantage because he was able to give all of his attention to the format and layout of the words and not become distracted by colors. This resulted in a unique typography that would set trends for emerging designers for years to come. One of his most influential typographic works in the design of the avant-garde font. The creation of the magazine's logo was a difficult task due to the incompatible letter combinations in the title. However, Lubalin's solution consisted of tight-fitting letter form combinations to create a futuristic, instantly recognizable identity. The font became so popular that the demand for the typesetting was extreme. While it has become the stereotypical 70s font due to overuse, Lubalin's original magazine logo was and remains highly influential in typographic design. Another piece of work Lubalin is known for is his design on Eros magazine. The magazine devoted itself to a rising sense of sexuality, but along with avant-garde, went under due to obscenity charges by the U.S. Postal Service. The larger format, great quality, and editorial design made it look more like a book than a magazine. Nonetheless, it was still some of Lubalin's most famous work. Here are two examples of his typography. From a personal perspective, my initial reaction to the work gives me a sense of identity. This is because I am a mother and wife myself, so I have a personal connection to this art in that way. From a technical perspective, the kerning and touching of the letters gives a sense of togetherness that can be associated with motherhood and marriage. The implied fetus within the O of mother shows the viewer an image that complements the main word. This could be seen in an ethical perspective by connecting the idea that an unborn fetus inside of a mother is the mother's responsibility to grow and to protect. I decided to look to Lubalin's logo designs to spark my rifting. The way that he utilized white space and formed images out of letters is what inspired me to conduct my rifting of his work. In his piece, he turned 3 letters into the word families into icons of nuclear family members. We see the tallest is the father, the middle is the mother, and the shortest is the child. He illustrated what the word meant into the letters themselves. I took that same idea and applied it to the word Tokyo. I used a clean, simple black font, but then made the Y blue to represent the color of the ribbon piece of a medal and attached a gold circle to the bottom tip of the Y to resemble an Olympic gold medal. From a cultural perspective, this is relevant because the 2020 Olympic Games are occurring in Tokyo this summer. My use of balance can be classified as asymmetrical due to tension toward a single element. Through advertising, magazines, and typography, Lubalin created both modern and late modern ideas, which he worked seamlessly to bridge a gap between. He passed away in 1981, but is still known as one of the most influential graphic designers of the 20th century. He helped set the stage for typography and advertising and still serves as an inspiration to graphic designers today.